Hello and welcome to day 6 of the Project Titan project. It's a Solo Self Found Slayer build, and this is going to be a long-term project where I take a deep dive into the endgame stuff. So we're just working through the campaign, having fun, relaxing, and this is day 6 of it, episode 6, and we're about to head off into Act 6. Interesting. And it was right over here. And this is easy stuff. We're just going to go right over there. We'll put the map in the middle again. I could make an app that moves it over here, takes this and moves that down here. That'd be a nice thing, just to move that there. That'd be cool. I'd prefer that right there. I just don't like it way over there. I might do that. Doing a lot of stuff. And she wants us to clear out this area right down here. Oh, we'll talk to him. And anybody else want to talk in town? Sure. Bestel wants to say hi again. Tarkley. I'll stay sharp out there. And we're just going to go down here, and we're going to clean out this area. And now certain things can start appearing, too. Certain weird endgame things can start appearing more often now, which is cool. So I'm going to dive down in here. We'll take a look and see how we're doing. Things are getting stronger. We have that minus 30 penalty now. And here's the thing. If you don't pay attention to that minus 30 penalty, all of a sudden, let's say you have a 60% and a 50% and a 30% on your resists. Well, you take that penalty from Katava, and all of a sudden you come here and you're like, I'm dying instantly. Well, it's because your defenses are way lower, and it's just brutal. So, yeah, the resists all drop. Chaos damage down in here is going to be an issue. I got to be careful about that. So the chances of dying have gone way up. Ooh, an Oathbreaker guy, cool. And I'm still working on I got 1,700 more of those wisp. Not 1,700 of them, but let's drop that down for some protection. And these, I don't know what these things really do. I mean, I can buy one and just stuff it in that. It looks neat, so I'll buy it. It just looks neat, so I bought it. I don't know. I like the spider-looking thing. Cool. And is that a wisp or a treant? Are these treants? Yeah, I think they were. The number went up. Cool. I'm just wandering around trying to grab a little bit of stuff. No big deal. Oh, here's some of that, and we're out. Cool. I don't try to min-max this stuff too early on like this. The only thing is, make sure you kill everything in here, because that's the quest for it. So, don't leave one guy stranded, and then you have to come back and look around for him again. Oh, here's the beginning of the things. Now we get that's for heist. So now we got our first contract. We can technically go do that. Interesting. Very cool. So I'm going to kill all this stuff, and I'll be right back. I can't wait to start automating the flasks, getting better gear, more gear, all kinds of weird stuff. Actually, taking a deeper dive into all this stuff is going to be fun. I do like it. Oh, look at these guys hiding up here. Trying to trap me in with their explosive redness. We don't need those things. We haven't used a flask, or the mana flask, for a long, long time. It's just sitting there. I could swap it out with something else, but... Oh, we did get everybody good. Cool. And we should just be able to go back to town this way. And the quest is done. And we're just going to continue on. So what I'll do is... oh, we got the rogue markers. We could go do that. And now Lily will sell us any jewel now? The Book of Ray Greats. And we'll ID this, this, and this. I don't even look at these because I know I need them to be... 4-socketed at least, sorta. I mean, I could make them 4-socket myself, so I guess I should kind of look at these. I guess I'd want an armor base. Just go with armor and go that route. So if it's an armor base, I'll take a deeper look at it, but otherwise no. And then damage. It's going to be hard to pass up on that 12% attack speed there. So let's go sell this stuff. Oh, and then does she? We could sell it to her. And then we have this to go do. Very cool. And What else was there? Oh, we could look at Tarkley and see what he has. And we'll take that off there. This up here. Oh, Tarkley. Let's see if he has any bases that are worth doing. 1 second. Oh, and right before we do that, because I don't want to make the episodes too long, right before that, we'll put this here. We could put it in our heist chest. We don't have that set up, but you could have an affinity on your heist chest if you have one. And then it'll automatically go there, this stuff and these. But we want to actually go do this. So we're going to open up a portal, and we're going to go right in. So you just use the marker to open up a portal. It only costs 1. And then we're going to talk to these people in here. We'll get all the things down. We'll talk to them and them. Oh. And these two guys. And we're going to be leveling these guys up and getting them gear too. Pretty cool stuff. Heist is neat. In Solo Self Found, all this stuff really matters. Whereas if you don't like doing heist in the other thing, you just block it out, don't care about it, and you just buy the gear from stuff or sell stuff to them, and you go that route. But we're going to do this. Prepare heist. We're going to put the contract in there. And then the contract says stuff like, hey, you're going to need it requires a level 1 engineer. And by default, because this thing dropped, it knows we have one. And Ela is going to be it. Oh, drop that in. Sign it. Contractor's level is too low. I just got done saying that wasn't the case. Oh, it wasn't a green. This is not a green. This is just a random good luck drop. Whereas the other one requires the other thing. So no, I don't think so. This is what I'm talking about. These trial runs. That's the first run. If it's green like this, it's a quest, and this you will have something for it. So we don't have anything for that. We could just put that in here. And it'll just put it in there, and that's just a regular contract. This is the thing I was talking about. So we'll stick that in. Oh, prepare heist, not a grand heist. And lockpicking. Sign them up, and now we can go in. Oh, and let's get rid of this thing too. We were putting these down here. Lots of spiders and stuff. And let's do this bunker, or this little quest down here. And he's gonna help us. He's our helper. He's a lock picker, so this is a lock picking. and we'll just knock these guys out. Sometimes there's one of these that if you can like set off the alert by doing something wrong before you get there. So normally the only way to raise that alert level too high is by opening too many of these things or too many of this stuff. But this one shouldn't be the case. So we'll just take this. And here's a... Oops. I don't want that. And this next one... Oh, 1 second. And this next one right here should actually have a big chunk of damage here. Let's see. 8,900. 94 plus the overwhelm. So... it should be a chunk better now. Let's find out. Oh, and we got an expedition. Expeditions are... let me think if I could best describe it. You get some dynamite, and you get to blow up chests and expose monsters and do things. And you can enhance it along the way. So if you blew this one up, every subsequent one would be... it would have increased quantity of artifacts found in the excavated chests. So maybe do that one first. But all of a sudden you could have a negative effect that it can't be affected by physical damage. Well, you could brick the thing and have to just bail out on it then. So we'll see. Here we go. Let's do, and you just press E again. It knows, and then we're going to go like that. And some are red chests and yellow chests, so I try to target those. And they're right. Further away is usually the better stuff, but this is fine. Uh-oh. And come on. That guy's pretty strong. And you can undo it just like that. Jeez. We'll put one there, and we'll get these right here. Get those monsters and that. And then you eventually get more of these traps. You can make them bigger, all kinds of things. And then there's bigger underground excavations with even more stuff. Pretty cool. And we'll just do this. And there's those things are important. Well, I'll show you what those do in a second. But this is starting to open up the end game, sort of, kind of. This is just the little teasers towards it. We got pretty good stuff here. All right, so those they can refresh Gwennon's inventory, and she's right over there. And there's, I think, 4 different people involved with this. So let's open all these up, and it automatically picks up those for you, which is nice. And there we go. We're just collecting that. And here's Gwennon, so we'll go talk to her. And these things can actually reset her inventory. And I think she's just like a regular vendor, but let's see how to best describe her. She sells you these things for these prices over here. So this, she wants 54 of those. We have 0, so we can't even buy. I don't think we can pretty much buy anything. Let's see. No, we could buy that. So it puts it in red if we don't have it. So we could buy something like this. And what you're looking for is a good base to work with. Let's say you wanted a worm scale base, or maybe it could be also like a leather belt, and it might turn into the unique thing, and it might be a headhunter or a mage blood or something, depending on the base. So it could be pretty neat. Let's just take these. Serpent scale, that could turn into maybe a hemophilia glove, where it'll bleed and explode. So that's a possibility. Let's just get this and see what it turns into. And then if you want, you can reset her inventory. So we're going to go like this. And we got that item. Not too good, really. But then if we want, we could reset her inventory like this. I'll just do it once to show you guys. No. And we go like that. Well, that would be a good thing. The rust. Oh no, it's rustic. Oh, that would be a good thing. I wouldn't mind that, but we don't have enough of those. We'll get more. There's an unset ring. Pretty cool. So that's the idea behind this. Not bad. But then there's another type of character that has. There's so much to it. This is a whole nother mini game. It's pretty cool. And there's a guy that'll convert your currency from one to another. All kinds of stuff. Ooh, look at this. This is a 5 socket. It has 5 sockets. 4 of them are linked, so we can make that a green. We'll do something with we'll do something with this in a second. Back in town. A little side area. And oh, I don't want to click that. That side area it's 1 level higher, so it drops better gear. So if you're in like a level 83 area and you go into a Val side area, that's where you can get some good item bases out of. All the item bases will be better, good, interesting down in there. So there's reasons that for us, especially in Solo Self Found, but even in regular thing, you can go down here and get some good stuff for Trade League that'll sell for 10, 20, 30 chaos just because it's a good base. And away we go. Let's go find out what they're going to drop. And down, it's only going to be 1 level here, so, the bite item base on that, it's not worth picking up. But we'll get other stuff down here. Yeesh. These guys just never stop, do they? Nice. And here's the boss, and they're done. We feel stronger than we did before, but it's hard to compare one. Ooh, Val Cyclone. Interesting. I don't like Val Cyclone because it freezes you in place, but it's pretty powerful. If you don't care about not having to move, Val Cyclone's interesting, but otherwise it freezes you in place. I don't like that part. It literally says, yeah, spins and attacks in place. There's no easy way to take it out. You'd have to actually take it out of the socket to start moving again. Not cool. I would like it if you could push it again, then it'll allow you to keep moving. But, oh well. And away we go. Okay, we're back in town. She wants to sell. Oh, we can gamble first? Oh, the gamble this way. This is just the gambling stuff for these, and she'll give us the bases. And then this, we got an item to deal with here. We're going to sell that. We'll ID this. And movement speed, nope. And really don't care about these items, so we're not going to do the upgrades that way anymore in general. So let's go work on this sword. Now the likelihood of this beating this is really, really low, and we don't really need the accuracy either, but we might in the future, but right now I don't think we need it. No, we're at 100. Uh-oh. So that won't go in. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's no, this won't go in there. So let's see if we can heist expedition locker affinity turned on, and now we can, it'll put it in there for us. Cool. And we're going to go into here. We probably have enough. Barely. And we'll take that and we'll do the 3 for 1, or not 3 for 1, the 40% quality for one of those. And let's see how many we have now. 4 of them, not bad. All right, this weapon. If I press my F2 key on it, it's 86. This is 252. It's unlikely that we're going to pull anything off on this, but I can at least show you. If you don't have one of these, you might be able to get lucky on this. So I'm looking at this, and the only reason it caught my eye is because it has 5 sockets. So if we get really lucky on this roll, let's see which one we want to do. Probably that one. The 58. I don't think the cold damage I really care about too much. Fire, other weapons, penetration now. Weapon, nope, it's probably going to be this one. At least it'll give us that 6 to 8 and the 12 to 15 range there. So let's do that. Otherwise, I could just use a alchemy orb on it and hope for the best. But here we go. Chunk. And let's take a look at that accuracy. This is an accuracy stacker. So if you needed accuracy, this would be an interesting item. But it's only a 103. It's gonna be really hard to compete with this for a little while. And I could re-roll it too with a chaos orb, but I'm not going. If this was like a 6 linked item, I don't think we get those until like 50. Then I would be working more on it. I'd do more work on it, but nah. And away we go. Cool. If you find these tuber things, I think it's always surrounded by treants. So if you have to find them, this is a good spot for them. And we're up to 3,100. We're almost there. We'll be able to unlock the next one. Pretty cool. And we got 1,600 and 1,300. So this will be interesting. Okay, now we found Tuan, which is expedition again. And I want to open up these yellow crates. This one, chaos damage, so we must do a little bit of chaos damage somehow, and it says, hey, it's immune to that, just to give us a warning. But I think I'm going to go like this, and I don't want to spend too much time, perfecting it to super perfection. And we'll go like that. We'll slap this one down over here, and this one right here, right in the middle of all these, and that's fine. We'll drop our totem down. We'll open up that chest, kind of open them as we go. Ooh, an exotic coinage. That's for Tuan. And he's right there. I'll show you what that one does in a second. And we'll just knock these guys out. And they're empowered and they have that going for them, so. And whatever buffs I gave them from opening up those little bonus buff things that we opened. We'll take that and this. And not that. Okay. We'll take these and these just to look at them. Oh, geez. Got to open up that one and that one. Okay. Let's go talk to Tuan. We could open the locker right here too. That's kind of nice. We can just drop those things in. I think it was this item. That's the only item that we have here. But then let's haggle for items. So now he gives us all these choices, right? And you could reset his inventory just like that with the exotic coinage. Or we could look at these things. So he's offering us, here's the prices, or the items, and then the prices. So Stone Golem, 19% quality. What does quality? Increase the buff effect of the Stone Golem. That's actually a nice item. We might want to save up for that. anything, here's the thing, in Solo Self Found, things like this are worth a lot more, as otherwise I'd have to quality that up. You used to be able to do the trick where you sell a vendor off a level 20 one of these things with one gem cutter prism, but I don't think it only works with support gems and not this. That's a skill gem, so nope. A couple fossils, I wouldn't do that deal because I can find lots of fossils. Here's a couple of these. Regal, those are nice. They upgrade a magic item to a rare item. We'll be doing that later. Here's an interesting eye jewel, a ghastly eye jewel that could be in abyss items, and it can go on your tree as well. Here's another one, chaos. This one's strength, intelligence, max life. No. So out of all these, I probably would want this just to have it. And what about this one? 10% decoy totem. Nah. But that's an interesting item. But I don't think I want anything else. What do they want for that? And then you bargain with them too. We only have 16 of those grand artifacts. We might be able to if we get a bunch of other ones, we can trade them in for these kind of things at a converter in town. So there's a possibility we could go that route. And then what do I want? I want some scours. I want some of these. I don't have enough of that, but these are there's the same item. This guy. We'll take these regals, and I'll show you how to do it. Now, you can offer him anything. You could offer him this much, but he might get really offended. So I usually go right about in the middle. A little over. Confirm. And then he says, you're pushing a bit too far. What about in the middle like that? There. He sold it to us for 17, and now we have 2 regals. Pretty cool. And that's what you do with that guy. That's all there is to it. And then you can just keep on bargaining and doing all kinds of stuff. Pretty cool. And he could drop some really amazing stuff in there. And we're going to grab the eye to open up the gate. And we got 3 beasts here. And then let's go do that menagerie too once we get them. And I'll be more careful in there. And let's take out all these rares. And yeah, we definitely need that one more skill point too to spend on DPS. That's what I'm going to be focusing on mostly next. Is DPS. Come on. Because these guys are chunkers. Especially when they're empowered. I noticed my health getting low there. Okay. If you don't have your defenses up at this point, like the resistances at least, you're going to be in. You can end up dying here over and over again. All these areas coming up, it gets a lot harder. Okay. Good. Helmet. And what do we have? Oh yeah, we're almost full. Let's just keep going. And I can go back to town. I don't think there's a waypoint in here. We'll step back. There's not a waypoint behind us. See, there's no waypoint here. Is there a waypoint in this area? I can't remember. No, it's way up there. So we'll work our way through. I think we should go at least to town. I'll be right back. Okay, so we have a couple items to look at. Oh, got a chaos and the 2 regals. Nice, our first 2 regals. This we're going to save on. We're going to hang on to. It's an interesting, that base is good for the more armor thing. Then we've got this 25% in on the movement speed. And do we really need anything else on the other one? I don't think so, actually. At all. The 21, yeah, this is just a flat out. Oh, it's not even, this is not even enchanted, so we can enchant that too. Not enchant it, craft it. And then this one, I wanted to show you this. This is a good base. I mean, yeah, this is an interesting base. It has, I don't want to replace that because that's our chaos so far, sort of, a little bit, and some damage. But this one, we could replace. That's a lot of life on it, though. Wow. Interesting. Okay. So if we were to replace this, and we can also craft on this, we can craft a suffix or a prefix. So we could craft life on this. No, life's already on it. So we'd craft probably cold on there, but that's an interesting. So it'd be a cold, fire, resist, light. Okay. So let's go see what it does to our damage. 7,800 in town. Another 300. We need some damage. And then what does it do to our life? 80 less life? Yeah, let's go for it. And then defenses are probably... Oh, let's just go to... we'll talk to him a second. And... yeah, I think we'll bail out on that one. And let's go see if we can... see what we need to put on there, if anything. And I check in town. Oh, looks like we need some cold on there. So we'll make this the ring that has that kind of stuff. So we'll put cold on this. And... right down in here. Uh-oh. Oh, right here. And we'll even use the next level up, the bigger, chunker one. Nice. And now, what are we sitting at? Across the board, good stuff. And we could even put... oh, we've got this one to work on, right? These are... oh, this doesn't have anything on it. What can we put on there? Some fire resist? No. I know we're a little low on dexterity, but I'll save it just in case. Because if I take this off, see that goes to no dexterity? So you know what? Should I just put it on there and then I can just have the flexibility now? We could do that. Let's just do it. We don't need to though, so let's not. And then this one, we could put life on there. Let's just put some life on it. Okay. Not bad. And we'll just commit to selling these. Accept, and we'll put this in the leveling boots one. I guess we'll put it right there. I guess we sold our old boots off. Vendored them. Okay. And then we can go back to that area should still be alive. There's the portal for it. Let's go do our, not the aspirant's trial, the menagerie. I wanted to knock this out just for fun. And all right. Is it... oh, these are different items. So we have two menageries to take. So this would be this one. And that's a different creature. So it's not like showing us the thing. So let's do this one first. Oh, this is just at level 23. Done. And we'll just take whatever we get out of there. The 4 things. And then this one is the... create a unique item level 46. Now this one's a little more serious. And what are we going to get? We should be fine in here, though. Come on. Put our totem down. Use our healing potion. He's a chunker. I think he's slowing us. And he is done. What'd we get? Ooh, interesting weapon. It's a one-hander. That's probably bad for... yeah, it's a one-hander and it's 140. I think we're just going to put this away. We're just going to toss this in our unique tab, and if we ever have a class that needs it, we'll just have it to check it. We'll have to remember that, and we'll go from there. And now I'm just going to go back to town. Uh-oh, wrong town. Back to that way. And we're going to go right in here. And we can continue on, and I'll go to the next fight. I'll see you there. It would be nice if I had my buffs on. I messed around with that. Oh, not that way. And that one. And 4. Now we have our buffs on. I'm going to change this because this is my biggest alert when I see a full or a not full one. So under options, game UI, it's something about reserved, like that. So it's just a really good indicator. A big blue thing like that means I didn't use my buffs. Cool. Oh, if you're having a problem at this point, look to make sure you're in a better shape here. Okay, at least 75s across the board. This one, it's hard to actually get up. You're probably going to be sitting at minus 30. It's going to be tough. And then my armor's low, so that's not an issue. And then just make sure you have enough health, and you should be in good shape. Also, having one of these is nice to have. If you're at low health, 50% or less, I can press this and it'll give me 900 instantly. So that's a nice item to have as well. And you should be in good shape after that. and then just work on your defenses or your health or whatever the case may be. Oh, we'll open that up. And let's see if we can fight this guy. And we just zoom around. This is the nice thing about having Cyclone like this. I can just move around, come over here, push the space bar to get a little bonus speed thing going, knock this thing out, come over here, knock this one, finish this one off, drag him over here, and knock this one out, and knock this one out, maybe. Barely. We'll drop this totem off, take all these guys out. Here he comes. Wants to say hi. No problems. And now we're going to unlock our first Pantheon as well. Now the thing is, you got to actually pick it. It's going to be highlighted, but it's not going to be selected. It's not a very good UI for this, I don't think. See, it looks like it's selected, but it's not. Just go ahead and select it. Now you've picked it. You're going to get one of these minor Pantheons and then one major god. So for right now, we've unlocked that one, and because it's the only thing, I might as well take it, whatever it is. But I like it. There's a different one over here, and I think this one here that I like. But you can choose the ones you like. But this one does 3% additional physical damage reduction per second that I've been stationary. Well, I'm not stationary for very long at all, so this one doesn't help me. But it might help you. Cool. And away we go. Yeah, I'm always on the move. But if I ever stand still, then it would go up. Nice. Also, as we progress, see something like this? If I had it on me, and sometimes I'll even start carrying them, I'll carry something on there to turn this into a magic one, and I might even alteration roll it to roll it a few times to get a better drop, because right now this doesn't do it. This is just a regular one, so it's not going to do anything. But there's certain ones that say, hey, drop all items dropped will be fully linked, or we'll drop 6 socket items, stuff like that. So it can be fun re-rolling those, and if you have the currency to do it, especially in Solo Self Found, you might go for it, you know. But it's up to you. But that's called rolling, I guess, rolling chests. I'm a little bit concerned if I end up taking the Culling Strike on my Ascendancy, then I wouldn't need those Culling Strikes on the ones that I have so far. So I might want to swap over to something else. Something like this would be interesting. Extra, I can crit those, and then things that are on low life, extra damage, and then all damage can shock. I'm not quite sure how that works. Let's see. It's unscalable. Can shock. I'll have to look into that. Can unite. All damage can ignite. Damaging hits always stun enemies that are on full life. That's actually nice if I have that belt that gives 50 life per stun. It's a nice thing. I'm going to go with this one, I think. Do we have enough? Barely. Yeah, I'm going to go with this. Can shock. I don't know if that's going to be good for my build, though. Well, I'll dig into it and I'll find out. Cool. I just got to remember to now. Nice. Here's our first abyss. And you just get near it, this little green dot. And see how it's on the screen there? And I got to chase it now. So we're going to chase it, and then it's going to pop out. And this is how people are juicing their maps, too. There's a chance that a spire drops from one of these. And where is it? And where'd he go? Oh, he's up there now. We'll come back and grab that stuff. So we're chasing it, and then a spire drops out, and the spire starts spitting out these things that spit out rare creatures. This is a long one. He's not stopping. There he is, finally. Now it stops, and we have a little battle. And it can do all kinds of things at the end. Well, it wants to keep going, so we're going to chase it down some more. There's the pit that it made. It's hard to see, but there it is. We're just going to take whatever it gets us here. Oh, there's a spire. See the Stygian spire? Now he's going to... What you do is you try not to kill it, and then it spits out all these yellow guys. And then we can start killing them. And if we have a bunch of juice from the Wispwoods things, then all of a sudden... Come on. And I think that's all of them. Then it juices them up, and then it drops better stuff, and that's how those guys get their divine explosion type things. That's one way they do it. And let's just knock down the spire. And some of them are, the guys hit so hard that they kill their spires too quickly. Nice. And what do we get out of that? Sometimes it'll have an abyssal trove there. Then there's also an underground area. There's a bunch to it. Ooh, that's our first, we got a Stygian Vice. That's pretty cool, actually. So let's go pick up the other stuff, and I'll show you what this Stygian Vice is all about. Chromatics. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's start looking at this loot that we just got. We'll identify it all. And, okay. This one, we're just looking for basically that attack speed to make up for it. It's going to be really difficult. Nope. And nope. But this thing, what does this do? We got, oh, there's no life on it. We could re-roll it. But this thing, what it allows you to do is put one of these right in there. Like that. So, you know, to put that on there, that's pretty cool. What is that? 99 armor? So it's kind of neat. 3% increased movement speed if you haven't taken damage recently. So you just augment your belt like that. This belt would have that and that on it. I'm sorry. That on it. So we could re-roll this. And what do we have on here? Just life. We might do it. We might actually use a chaos just to have some fun with it. And hope for just a little bit of life on there and then take it from there. Yeah. And then we could put a Stygian, and that it would be nice because then we'd have some more reasons to look at these things. And that wouldn't be too bad to have. I mean, it's something. Increased movement speed. That's cool. And we'll go from there. And then this stuff, movement speed, no. I don't know why I picked this up. It's a little awfully big. And we'll go back to town and deal with that. Okay, it's probably a bad idea to do this, but we're going to use a Chaos Orb on this for fun. Here we go. We're hoping for some life on there. Nope. And I don't want to use too many of these. A little tiny bit of life. Strength. Lightning resist. It's kind of crappy. And we'd be putting that in there. But it'd be fun to have this, just to have it on, and I don't know. This one, basically, it's looking at 70, 81 life. Yeah, and that's it. And then we'd be replacing it. Can we put anything on there? Let's see. Prefix, triple suffix. I don't like it so far, guys. We're going to do one more roll. Come on. Chaos resist. I like that. Suffix, triple suffix. So we can't craft on it, but I like the chaos resistance. That's interesting. The stun resistance duration on a stun increased duration. That's okay-ish. Enemy stun threshold lowering. That's okay as well. All these are okay-ish. So we'll toss that in there. Let's see how much our health goes down. It's a chunk down. Our shield goes up. We get a little bit of movement speed and some chaos resistance. I think that's worth it. Barely. But we'll have fun with it. Oh, what about our resistances? Oh, we gotta do it. We gotta check it out of town, though. And we get a skill point book. Oh, we got 2 skill points to use.
Stay sharp.
I won't sell this quite yet. Let's go out of town and look at, with our buffs on. And right there. What I think the next point we're going to spend just to make life easier is going to be this one right here anyways. There. And then we're going to get more damage right here. Right there. And let's see what that does to our damage. Will this calculate in right away? It should. It should. That's fine. Cannot be... What? Cannot be stunned by hits that deal physical damage? Yeah, this one right here. Here we go. And offense. Oh, we got to move. Now it'll register it. 10,000, and let's see what it does. Come on. And apply. It's a chunk more. Nice. So we just took that. So I'm going to continue on. I think we got a lot in this episode done already. I didn't intend to pack this much in, but we kept on running into new stuff to do, new things to show you and explain, and it's neat. We got a lot explained away and nice stuff. Pretty cool. So what I'm going to do between episodes is I'm just going to continue on and knock out the rest of this act, at least to get to Act 7 and start making some better, quicker progress. Otherwise, these episodes will take forever. So with that, I think we're in good shape, and I will see you in the next episode, the next day on this one. And we're making good progress. I like this. And we're throwing on a Stygian Vice awfully early. Kind of weird, but we're having fun with it. Sounds cool. And what did our defense go up to? 11 versus a negative 30. We're at 11% on chaos resistance. That'll be nice for down in the Wildwood. I think those are a lot of chaos hits down there. Pretty cool. Have a good one and enjoy. How are we looking? Not too bad. Pretty tough. Pretty cool.